Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're tackling a concept that, let's be honest, might sound a little woo-woo.
Yeah, hugging trees.
Exactly, hugging trees. But hold on, because our mission here in this deep dive is to really unpack the science, the
Hmm.
measurable benefits, how interacting with trees, with nature, actually affects your health in positive ways.
It really does. And despite how it might sound to some people, there's actual solid science behind it.
Right.
It's not just like a vague feeling. Our sources show clear physiological changes happening.
Okay, so for you, diving into all this, what was the most maybe surprising thing you found? Let's maybe start there.
Surprising. Well, I think the immediacy of the physiological response is pretty striking.
How so?
Like just being in a forest or even, yeah, direct physical contact, like touching a tree, it's been shown to lower cortisol levels.
Cortisol, okay, the stress hormone.
Exactly. And we're not just talking feeling a bit calmer. It's a measurable drop, which, has huge implications given how chronic stress affects everything: sleep, weight, illness.
So it's a direct countermeasure, basically, a biological one.
Precisely. It's pretty amazing.
That is powerful. So it's changing our body chemistry, not just our momentary feeling. How does that translate deeper for the nervous system?
Well, that ties into the parasympathetic nervous system. The sources highlight that physical contact can help activate it.
Ah, the rest and digest mode.
That's the one. So it naturally slows your heart rate, calms the mind. It's shifting you out of that fight or flight state.
Which, let's face it, many of us are kind of stuck in day to day.
Way too much. Yeah,
So, okay, stress reduction, nervous system calming. That clearly links to mood, right? Our sources must show that connection.
absolutely. We see definite improvements in mood, but also mental clarity.
How does that work? Is it just feeling less stressed?
Partly, but there's more. Some research indicates interactions with trees might stimulate oxytocin release.
Oxytocin, like the bonding hormone.
Yeah. The same one involved in human connection and trust. It suggests this, like, almost primal link between us and nature.
That's fascinating. So trees could make us feel more connected in a hormonal way.
The evidence points that way. And beyond just feeling generally good, think about rumination.
Oh, yeah. That endless loop of negative thoughts.
Exactly. Time in nature around trees is consistently linked with less rumination, lower rates of depression. It's like hitting a reset button for your brain.
Clearing out the mental clutter.
Yeah, letting your mental operating system kind of refresh itself.
Okay, powerful mental reset. But what about physically? You mentioned the body's response. Does it boost us physically too?
Definitely. Let's talk energy and defense systems. You probably heard of Shinrin-yoku, forest bathing.
The Japanese practice, right? More than just a walk in the woods.
Much more. Studies on Shinrin-yoku show it actually increases the activity of your natural killer cells, NK cells.
Okay, what do they do?
They're crucial. Like your immune system's frontline soldiers. They find and destroy virus-infected cells, even some early cancer cells.
Seriously? Just from being among trees?
It's a measurable boost to your immunity.
Why? What is it about the trees? Are they, like, giving off something?
A big part of it seems to be inhaling phytoncides.
Phytoncides.
Yeah, they're antimicrobial compounds trees release to protect themselves. We breathe them in, and they seem to benefit us.
Huh. So we're breathing in tree medicine, basically.
In a way, yes. And there's also some interesting, though maybe less confirmed, research suggesting simply touching a tree might expose your skin to trace bioactive compounds.
A direct boost through touch.
Potentially, yeah. It's an emerging area.
And then there's that concept of grounding or earthing. Does that come up in the sources?
It does. The idea that physical contact with natural surfaces, soil, tree bark, helps stabilize your body's electrical balance.
That sounds a bit more out there.
Well, some scientific circles are still exploring the mechanisms for sure. But studies do suggest potential benefits like better sleep, maybe reduced inflammation from this kind of natural energy exchange.
Interesting. Something to keep an eye on. Okay, what about our minds again? Focus. Creativity.
Yeah, huge impact there too.
Yeah.
Interacting with nature, including trees, is shown to restore attention.
Restore attention. How?
Like it combats mental fatigue,
Yeah.
it boosts working memory, and even improves creative problem-solving skills significantly.
So it's like it clears the fog and lets your brain work better.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Hitting refresh on your processing power.
Okay, let's quickly recap the main takeaways here from our deep dive. It seems pretty clean. Spending time with trees really can help reduce stress and anxiety. We're talking lower cortisol, activating that calming parasympathetic system.
Right. And it improves your mood, your mental clarity, possibly through oxytocin,
Okay.
definitely by cutting down that rumination.
Plus the energy and immune boost Shinrin-yoku, those NK cells getting more active, breathing in phytoncides.
And that sense of grounding or potential electromagnetic balance from earthing.
And finally, yeah, enhancing focus and creativity, sharpening your mind.
It covers a lot of ground, really.
It really does. So before we wrap up, any final, maybe more speculative thought for our listeners?
Well, there's this book, Blinded by Science, by Matthew Silverstone. It's quite
Oh,
fascinating.
yeah. What's the angle?
It dives into research suggesting trees actually vibrate
Yeah.
at specific frequencies, and that these vibrations might affect our own biological processes.
Wow, like a bioenergetic effect, a resonance.
Exactly. It's definitely more speculative, but it hints at these even more subtle connections we're maybe just starting to grasp. A deeper energetic thing between us and nature.
Which really brings it all back to this core idea, doesn't it? Reconnecting with nature.
Fundamentally.
So maybe the takeaway for everyone listening is next time you're outside near a tree, maybe just go ahead.
Give it a squeeze.
Yeah, give that tree a squeeze. Your nervous system, your immune system, your whole being.
Yep.
Am I seriously? Thank you.
A free, natural way to feel better. Emotionally, mentally.
And physically, too. Can't argue with that.